Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I've got an episode today that's going to be showing you how to tie 3 different knots into a clothes hanger. I'm just kidding. No, I just made that. It's actually for your hook, if you didn't know. This video is going to be showing you 3 different knots. They're going to be job specific. You're going to have a frogging knot. You're going to have a flipping knot. You're going to have a flipping knot. You're going to have a fisherman knot, a flipping knot, you're going to have a frogging knot. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys what's going down. Alright guys, the first knot I'm going to tie is going to be the fisherman knot. As you can see, I've got my handy dandy hook here, or hanger hook, whatever you want to. I mean, you might catch something off that, maybe. You won't catch shit off that. Anyways, you got your lead line here, your tag line here, and you're just going to feed that on through just like that. Okay? Now they say to wrap this line around here 4 to 6 times. So I'm going to wrap it around once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay. And once you have that wrapped around there, you take this tag line, feed it right through there. Okay? You see how I did that, guys? Okay. You're going to take and put it right through that little hole there. You're not going to pull tight just yet. You're going to want to make sure all these loops are in line. That's when you're going to pull it tight, just like that. What you're going to do is pull this down, just like that. Alright. There you have it. That's your fisherman knot. And what you do with that is you'll take a pair of snips or whatever and you'll cut that lead line. You'll have a handy dandy little fisherman's knot. You can use that on any hook, any situation. But I got 2 more coming for you, so stay tuned. This knot is basically going to be used, well, this is what I use it for. I use it for frog fishing or braided line just because it's so stiff. I shouldn't say stiff, but it doesn't like the seat to itself. It doesn't have any stretch. So when you tie this, it's going to be able to cinch down really good. Like if you tried to tie up braid with a fisherman knot, it doesn't cinch down as tight as this would. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tag line here and basically going to give it a lot of slack here. So your line's going to be folded like this. Okay. So then you're going to take this and here. So we're going to pull this line through here, just like so, okay? You're going to have basically 4 pieces of line. Here's your tag line, your hook, okay, you got it. Now keep these together, and then keep these together. So what you're going to do is basically just over-under knot, just like so. Give yourself enough slack here, about enough that it's going to be able to reach over your hook, okay? It's going to look like that. Alright guys. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to pull that over your hook just like that. Over all that line. Alright. And what that's going to do is you're going to want to wet it down with your spit or whatever you got there on water. And you're just going to pull this through. You don't want to pull the tag line, you want to pull both of them at the same time. So when you go to cinch this down, it's going to have a tight little knot there, right on the hook. Basically, instead of cinching down onto the hook, it's going to cinch down onto itself. Okay, just like that, guys. That's a super strong knot that I like to use for frogging. It's my braid. It's super strong. Basically, when you're done with that and you got it all tight, you're gonna clip off that tag in there. But that is called the frogging knot. Okay? Or the polomar knot, whatever you guys like to call it. Alright guys, so we're on the third and final knot. This is going to be your flipping knot. Some people actually call it a snell knot. I like to call it flipping knot because that's the only type of fishing I do that I use this knot on, and type of hook. So you're gonna start off with a pretty heavy line or braid. I would suggest 50-pound Power Pro braid or something along those lines. It doesn't matter what kind of braid, really, the brand, just as long as it's 50 plus, because you're gonna be pulling these fish out of really heavy cover that you're flipping and pitching into. So first of all, it's important that you send the lead line through the barbed side of the eye. So you're gonna send it through this way, and on the back end of this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie, or sorry, you're not gonna tie, you're gonna make a loop just like this, and give yourself enough line, guys. Like this is actually pretty close to what it would be. So give yourself enough line. You're gonna pinch it about, I would say, halfway down the hook, maybe not even that. You want to give this about 4 turns. Some people do 6 just to make sure, but I'll just do 4 since this is such big line. You're gonna wrap it around the hook here. See how I have that? Wrap it around the hook about 4 times. Alright, now once you do that, you're going to bring it through this loop here, and then you're going to bring that tag line back up through the same hole. So when you go to tie this, you're gonna have this through here, and really it's gonna cinch down on itself because you're actually not pulling on the tag line this time, guys. This is your tag side, or tag side. You're gonna pull on the lead line. So you're gonna pull that through. Make sure this one's tight, of course. You're gonna pull that through. Pull it down real tight. And that's gonna be your snell knot. Now, when you're done with that, I'm gonna show you what this does specifically. You're gonna have your hook and knot. Now what this does is, you're gonna have a bullet weight that's gonna be sliding up and down on here. Now, before you tie this up, I suggest putting a bobber stopper on here first, and then your bullet weight, and then tie the hook. Because what this is gonna do, it's gonna hold your weight down here. And when this bass comes to gulp this up, when it goes to pull down on this hook, it's gonna kick that hook up. You see that? It's hooking it up in one direction. That's because on this lead line, it's coming through the front there. You see that? Coming through the front. So when pressure is brought down here, it's gonna hit the top of this eye. It's gonna hit the top of the eye there. It's gonna pop this hook up into that fish's mouth. So when you pull it, you wanna set that hook hard when you feel it bite. And then boom, it's gonna knock that right up into the fish's mouth. You see that? It doesn't matter which direction you pull it. It's gonna hook that hook right up. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video today. I hope you guys learned something new. If you liked the video, go ahead and press that like button or subscribe. I'm going to have some more videos coming for you guys soon, so stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Thanks again, guys.